propitiation,
which is an atonement. Go ahead.
Through faith in his blood.
Through faith in his blood. This is why Abraham is still known, because he was yet in the flesh. He was uncircumcised, but what made him righteous? His faith.
Yep.
And that's what the Lord is looking for. Faith. You know, even before anything. Because he knows your inner man. It ain't about what you look like on the outside. He gonna test that too, but it's about your inner man.
Yeah. Hey, if you ain't go off, you be proud as hell, man.
The Lord makes you. His brother's got that in Romans where it says the creature subject of vanity.
Whom the Most High has set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are past.
Woo!
through the forbearance of the Most High, to declare, I say, at this time his righteousness, that he might be just and the justifier of him which believeth in Yahushua.
The justifier of him that believeth in a Mashiach. We're being justified for just believing.
Yep.
Because we know that the law is good, but it alone can't save you, can't make you clean. The sacrifice of the bullocks ain't gonna do nothing. It's the sacrifice of a Mashiach that makes you clean.
Yep.
Then your intent, your mind, that's why I said we have to have the mind of a Mashiach. That's it, because a lot of dudes have not been cleansed from that old man. Your brothers coming in and truly been cleansed from that old man. They don't even move the same way. They don't think the same way as you think. Yahweh Shema trying to sin. Even if you're going through an ailment, like brothers was like, down there couldn't move and shit. All brothers is thinking about like, I gotta get the camp, fuck that.
Hey, that's the spirit, but that goes into the real love. You actually willing to shed your own blood for a brother, you know?
Brother. Yeah, that's it.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 20. And it reads, for the creature was made subject to vanity,
To give all the power unto Yahweh Shema. He's all powerful. In our weakness, that's where the Lord comes in. Strong. Because I mean, alright, if you almighty just have all power, how can you show your power? To those that ain't got no power, like, that's when the power won't come. But a nigga like he all like, bro, I got all the power. The only thing to show him to be powerless is to take his power. That's how the Lord gonna show himself to be the Almighty, by destroying this man which the world thinks can never be destroyed. Like, who could go against the beast? Shine can go against it.
Yeah.
See that?
that's how
Judgment.
That's it.
God,
Go ahead.
not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope.
See, we're subjected in hope, expectation, which is what? Salvation. Go ahead.
Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption.
These bodies.
That's right.
These bodies ain't shit. They weak as hell. And we are weaker than we were ages ago.
Right.
It said that every generation is weaker than the past.
Right.
Because the earth in its youth, he was much stronger. But now the earth is waxing old. We weak as hell.
Wars,
but yet our spirit is strong.
Yep.
That's why what you read earlier, you said, it said, blessed are your eyes for they see, your ears that they hear. Because our forefathers back then wanted to see this time. And even they was like moved to sickness, seeing what time we living in right now. Seeing Little Nas X. Oh, man. We gotta fucking stop this BS, man.
Is this nigga pregnant? Like, what's going on?
This is crazy. Yeah, but I'm
Working on Satan? Like,
Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High.
glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. And the liberty we have is in the Mashiach. We gonna truly be free. Okay, that's the fact.
For we know that the whole creation groaneth,
Everything is groaning. Everything, man. Go ahead.
and travaileth in pain together until now.
Hey, that's a beautiful point you said about truly being free. Because when we get those spiritual bodies, Lord willing, we're those men, that means we're not going to be subject to sin. That means we will have a clear conscience about everything. Like, no matter what we do, no matter what we say, you know, we're not going to offend another brother. We're not going to go off. That is ultimate freedom, man. You know, not having to have that thought in the back of your mind, like, damn, did I offend this brother? Or am I going off by doing this or thinking that?
Man.
Those thoughts are going to be far from us, man. You know, we're going to be literally perfect.
Bro, that was beautiful. That's beautifully said. The Lord is making us a nation of kings and priests. Heavy. You remember how you go through certain kings, it says, and he was good in the sight of the Lord. All his works were good in the sight of the Lord. The Lord is willing. That's what brothers think. Like, man, I've been this brother, hey, man, hopefully I ain't doing too much. We got to keep ourselves balanced, but we coming into a time where the law gonna be in this like just breathing. You don't think about breathing. You know, your heart beats. Heartbeat. Like, it beats, you know?
And imagine the freedom of that, man. Like, we actually gonna be able to live in the sight of Yahweh Shai here. You know, because as of right now, he's still not dealing with us. Yahweh Shai is our intercessor, or our mediator. You know, he's getting the good report on us on behalf of his son. But in the kingdom, the Heavenly Father himself is going to be able to deal with us. You know?
Hey, like you said, bro, the Most High Yahweh, he's perfect. So he can't deal with imperfection. He created us to be perfect. He created Adam to be perfect, immortal, and live forever. But because of sin, here we are in these weak bodies.
In his own image. It's like it.
It's just like gold that's found in the earth or silver that's found. When you first find it, what does it have in it? Impurity. And that's, the Lord casts us to the earth like, yeah. But now we got the impurities all on us, and Yahweh Shai is digging that up like, I gotta go clean this. I make this good for the refiner's use, for the master's use. And that's exactly what's going on. It tells you that in 2nd Esdras 8, where the dust of gold is very little of it found on earth. That's the elect. But the Lord first, before he can use it, he has to refine it, purify it. He has to purify it. So that's where we at right now.
Reflection in us. Woo! There he is. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Go ahead,
For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit,
we groan within ourselves because we hate going off. We hate these bodies. They're weak. They're ugly. You hate when you get sick. You hate when you like, damn, why the fuck am I tired? I slept.
Hey, but even before that, it said the creatures too. So that's not just us. All of creation. You know, the trees, the animals, these other nations. These other nations, man, they deep down they know in their spirit that this isn't the way life is supposed to be, man. You know what the scriptures say?
the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, and the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Man, that's the time we're living in now. There was a couple years ago that Ishmaelite or whatever came on and said, "Oh, you blacks in America are the true Jews."
Oh, yeah,
I remember that.
She said, "We need you to come home."
Yeah, she's like, she said, you so-called Negroes don't know who you are. It's like, she's like, it's the Holy Land, Jerusalem.
Yeah,
Like,
she was begging. She's like, "We need you. We need you to come
Gentiles
back."
need you.
So deep down, these heathens really know who's supposed to be in rulership, man.
And so, like, and that goes into you spoke about the woman. That's why when certain brothers walk around women with the shorts on, they kind of pull it down because they know, like, they ain't supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bring that righteous spirit around, you know?
That's right.
Even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
Man, Yahweh Shai, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, groaned, but he had to go through that hour, his darkest hour. We all have to go through it. But then what was the last thing Yahweh Shai did before he gave up the ghost? He said he groaned. Because he was about to be released, free from these fucking chains.
Chains of dark.
Go ahead.
For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
So, if you can see it, then why are you get hoping for? Like, a nigga can see a stimulus, he can see madness, but this kingdom that we're talking about, like the brother said, not having an evil thought, not going off, not everything you're doing is on point. We can see that because the scriptures say that's what's going to happen. But we have not yet felt that or seen that. That's why we yet hope for it. That's why we keep going. It said, they that have tasted of the heavenly gift. It said, woe unto you that go back into the beggarly elements of this world. You tasted of the gift. Might as well keep going. Go ahead.
For what a man sees, why doth he yet hope for it? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
With patience, which is suffering, wait for it.